first thing is you need someone, I always say, who's a bit like a swan. So on air, it all looks quite calm and quite casual. For all you know, in the gallery with the producer and everything, they're running out of time. One of the bits of videotape has fallen away and they can't use that. The pundit on the sofa's choking on a bit of bacon or something, and it's all happening, and the lights are exploding in the studio, and the presenter is there solely to sit back, look calm, say the right things at the right time, so that no one at home will ever even notice that there's a problem. And that's sort of the big thing about Formula One for me, and what I'm really excited about doing on the Formula One is holding the whole thing together, because we're in a pit lane, there's no auto cue, there probably isn't a script because no one really knows what's going to happen from one race to the next. And it very much is on my shoulders. You know, we've got David Coulthard and Eddie Jordan there for their knowledge, and I'm there really to hold the whole thing together, and so that people are tuning in for a race, and 3 hours later when we come off air, it's been seamless. We come off on the 0 because every TV show has to finish to the second. So for the last 10 seconds, you've got someone counting in your ear, and you literally need, as they go 2, 1, 0, you need to stop talking at that moment. And it's quite a trick, you know, 3 hours of television and you stop the whole thing to the second. I think other than that, it's all just about being yourself, really. I think if you try and pretend to be something that you're not, I think that's where you get yourself into trouble. So my philosophy really is to do as much prep as I can. Say for something like the Formula One or the Beijing Olympics or the Super Bowl, those are 3 things I've done with no auto cue, that are all live and that are quite a big deal, and that really the onus is on you to be ready for them. So I probably did 3 months prep for the Olympics, a month just for the Super Bowl alone, and the F1 I've spent sort of the last 7 months writing crib sheets and information on each of the drivers and all that sort of stuff, because I feel a bit like John Motson, if you've got all the knowledge, then things won't generally go too wrong for you because you can rely on that. You know, you're not going to need it hopefully, but it's there. I remember chatting to Motti at the Euros, we were having breakfast together because we stayed in the same hotel in Vienna. And he'd be there, you know, with his notes and his crib sheets, and he would, even before he did the final, he went off and sat in the commentary position in the stadium to see where he was and what was around and what he could and couldn't see. I mean, the guy is a proper pro, and that's sort of my aim really, is just to keep working hard at it, and maybe in 40 years, you know, still be presenting sports shows, and people see me as a legendary sports broadcaster, a la my hero Des Lynam. It's not going to be easy.